Hello, duckies, and welcome back to Little Goody Two Shoes, the demo still. My name is Viola. If you like what you see, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the channel. I told you guys I would be back. Let's see. Can't be bothered to lend a hand in the alleys, Elsie. Folks can look after their own homes, I'd say. Sparing yourself on a Sunday, I see. As a matter of fact, I happen to work every Sunday, Mrs. Lorelei. Alright, whatever you say, lassie. Say, have you seen my niece by chance? Molly? I'll take it you haven't then. No, I don't think I have, Miss Lorelei. She's been up to no good lately, you see. Running about begging for food, skipping class. Who knows what else? I see. Nothing a good whipping can't fix, anyhow. Wouldn't be so certain. You've seen what it did to the alleys. Merrily? Merlo? Hello. Odilly. What are we to do with you? Is everything alright? She's here making too much of that windstorm is all. You'll see. See what? Old Joshin's right, lass. That windstorm came from the woodlands. It's that wretched witch. For goodness sake. You'd best keep such thoughts to yourself. Townsfolk are already frightened. You wouldn't want to make it worse. Why, I'm simply trying to alert folks to the... You ought to watch your words, dearie. That's what happens when you try Miss Merrill's patience, I would suppose. The better you do, the better your reward. Okay. I'm so glad you stopped by, Elsie. Won't you lend me a hand? I have my hands full tidying up after that windstorm, you see. I can lend you a hand with that, Miss Ariane. I was hoping you would fetch some eggs from the coop. Of course. Leave it to me. Careful with the hens now, you hear? I dare say they're still riled up after last night. Out of my way, you feathered rats. Aha. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. Gotta go. No! No, I pushed the other way. What? Oh, I ran out of time. Well, I mean, rank B isn't bad for my first time doing it. Nope. You pass! Oh my, these will hardly do, Elsie. What? How many eggs do you need? Heinrich's going to be rather disappointed, the poor lad. For your time, Elsie. Thank you, Miss Arian. Okay, so that was morning. Kitties. It's wonderful seeing the laddies making merry, isn't it? It reminds me of my time with Gretel and your grandmother, Elise. The three used to be very close, I remember. Oh, we got up to some mischief, that's for certain. It's hard to imagine, if I'm honest. Seeing those laddies running around gives me hope. Elsie, Elise, you, Freya, and Lipkitchen, too. All good girls. Can't say I won't leave town eventually. Miss Necktail. Kieferberg is our home. Wouldn't say that alone is worth our while. I would say that alone, I suppose. Oh, Alice. Lies. Perfect timing. What's the matter? She's losing her wits, you see. She's rather superstitious after all. I suppose it could be bad, considering her age. Truly. She's been coming in and out of the alleys, too. I suppose she's fretting over the damage, but... Are you done with the cleanup? It's taking a while, but it's coming along. Won't last a week carrying on like this. Without our support, I'm afraid she'll... More good than bad coming our way, God willing. We best keep a positive outlook, Ludwig. The festival's a week away. You still talking about the windstorm? Even the lass has had enough of that, you see? Old Jotchen's right, Heinrich. It was more than a mere windstorm. Oh, for goodness sake. I think I speak for all of Kieferberg when I say it's better to be safe than sorry, that's all. Spreading this nonsense about town is doing more harm than good, Mr. Ludwig. I have to agree. Old Adeli's losing her wits. Other Hans can have a word with her later. As for us, we have to act before it's too late or we'll never hear the end of it. What a mess. I won't be going through here anytime soon, I suppose. What about this way? Can I go this way? Aha! I can! Oh, I've got work or... Oh, Elise. You don't look so good, Miss Dorothea. Mrs. Dorothea. Now, you seem miffy by any chance. I had to make sure she's doing her daily readings. She's awfully behind. No, I haven't. Have you tried asking Mrs. Loreley? Yes, I was told she was sent to the well for water, but she's not there. Oh, Alice, I can only pray she's alright. She does wander off quite often, doesn't she? Won't you please tell her if you see her? Store? A shop? Oh, it's you. Alice, isn't it? A lane? Items. The item. Okay. Buying matches, bandages, mint, grape juice. I may come to regret that. a mess. I'll go through here anytime soon. Why can't I pet the kitties? Filled with dirt. That woman tried to make a planter, but it fell flat, huh? Okay, I've got nowhere else to go over here, it looks like. Do have a job I can do here. You're busy today, I wonder? Do you need anything, Mrs. Linda? I was hoping you could collect... Rather busy. Maybe later, Mrs. Linda. I have my hands full at the moment. Oh, that's alright. I'd asked Jacob, but the poor lad's afraid of the hens. Scared of the hens? Cute. Miss Dorothea's looking for you, Molly. Not the daily readings. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm not going back, Elise. It's a Sunday, so I'm working either way, aren't I? But you're different. What's that? I'm just a girl. I can't be working all day like you. Molly can get herself in trouble all she wants. I couldn't care less. What do you want me to do? Content unavailable. Purchase full game. Okay. So there are other little games too. Oh great. Working on Sunday again, Elise. Ought to keep myself fed, I'd say. Say, Elise, we've been considering building these homes. These piles are rubble? What for? Told you, fellas. Not a soul in Keeperburg will give it the time of day. I don't see how it would be worth the hassle, that's all. Such a shame. They're sitting right by the village square, too. But who would choose to settle in Keeperburg, of all places? Come now, folks. If we don't rebuild our own town, who will? You're right, Gustav. This is our home, after all. There's no swaying you two, is there? Oh. I don't think I can afford it because I already used up my money. Nope, can't. This thing's so big I can even read it. Moldor. I'd best not wander about too far. Okay. So what's this way? The woods? Everybody's so worried about what's in the woods. I'm not so worried about what's in the woods. Oh. But I'm not worried about what's in the woods. Maybe I should go and do a job. Get some more chicken eggs. Try to get a better score this time. Miss Elsie, did you find her? She's out eating everything she can find, it seems. Oh, what am I to do with that girl? You best leave her be, Mrs. Dorothea. I'll have a word with Mrs. Lorelei, that's what. I got this for her, but you can have it. Oh, you didn't have to, Mrs. Dorothea. Mindy's my problem. Ellis, not yours, I suppose. Let's do it. Come on. That was horrible. Just have to get into the rhythm of it. That's all I got. Could have done with a few more, but I suppose these will do. A few more? No, that's alright. Here you go, Elsie. Ellis. Elise? Elise? I'm not sure. How many eggs can these folks eat at one sitting? All. That's the answer. Still running around town, I see. As I do, Mr. Gustav. Weighs me down seeing you that hard at work on a Sunday. Why don't you come for dinner one of these days? Oh, I wouldn't want to impose. We'd be jumping for joy, you know that. I'm grateful for the invitation, truly, but I have, some soup spoiling sometime tomorrow, you see? Fred talks about you day and night. I can see you're close friends. Oh, that's whatever the reason. You're always welcome in our home, you hear? Thank you so much, Mr. Gustav. It's only a matter of time until Fred brings you round, you'll see. Oh boy. He just wants me to get more eggs. What are you doing, Belle? Shh, look! Mama's losing her wits. Losing her wits? It worked. We did it. What worked? Jacob and I hid a bunch of those branches in her shed. That's your prank? Why don't you come up with a better idea? I'm not the one who wanted to prank Wilma to begin with. You were just as giddy about it as we were, you liar. Was not. We're two. I'll tell Mrs. Wilma you pranked her. I'll tell Wilma you pranked her if you do. Why you? I thought you'd be holed up in church all day. I'm waiting for Mrs. Adili. She asked me to pray the rosary with her outside. She says she needs blessings after lending a hand in that. Lending a hand? What's she doing out there? Wittering on about the witch? So I'm told, yes. You put up with too much of this nonsense, love. You know my answer to that, Al. It's my duty to play make-believe with Mrs. Adili all day. You wouldn't understand. Al, you'll have me fretting over you at this rate, you know? Aren't you ready? No more than you fret over me, unnecessarily, I'll add. Speaking of Mrs. Adili, she's rather late. I can keep you company until she comes about. My good deed for today. I have a better idea for your good deed of the day. Moving along to work and stop wasting time. Go on now. I'll be seeing you later. I don't want to gather more chicken eggs. You can't make me. Elle, I thought you'd be in town. Oh, I just stopped to pay Miss Gretel a visit. She's been wanting to teach me this recipe, but I can't seem to find the time. Recipe for what? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. You see, Papa's a big fan of her honey milk bread, but Mr. Gustav, he's got the biggest sweet tooth, you know. Now, that's a little unexpected. I've been meaning to learn the recipe is all. Why not get it from Mrs. Gretel's? It's a little embarrassing, but Papa, well, he's always said that, you don't have to tell me, Priya. He says he likes my cooking better because it's, made with love. Oh, I know, Al. He's so embarrassing. Let's go see if anybody else needs some chicken eggs picked. Ugh. As it is, I'm terrible at it. Oh, you're such a blessing, Al. What a way to tell me you need a hand, Mrs. Marlin. Ah, but I truly do mean it, lass. Today has been such a mess. Won't you be a dear and fetch me some apple? Apples? Yes, that I can do. I'll fetch you some apples. Oh, there's no need to sulk, Al. How many apples do these folks need, anyhow? Oh my gosh. It's better. never disappoint, do you, Al? You can have this for your time. Thank you, Mrs. Marlin. Oh, I may have to bake a pie, even. I'm finally done with work for today. Best head over to Mrs. Gretel's to see the kitchen. There you are. You're a little too happy to see me, aren't you? Oh, I thought today would never end, that's all. You do look tired, Al. These folks will be the death of me, that's what. Fighting over this witch nonsense day and night. You know, they're rather superstitious, Al. Oh, you're buying into it now, too? What's next? We all sleep in the church together like chickens in a coop? Al. It's all nonsense. Everyone's losing their wits. Here's your bread, Al. Did you make too much today or something? I felt you could use a little more than usual tonight. You need to look after yourself, Al. She's always had a talent for figuring things out, but is this her intuition again, or... Move along, Al, before it gets too late. I'll see you tomorrow, love. To live in a castle like that one. Yet here I am, a simple maid of all work. Shining in the distance, the monumental castle stands ephemeral and out of reach. There's nothing to eat in this house. Elise, welcome back. I brought some bread. Let's settle down and eat. Would you like me to start making dinner for us from tomorrow, Elise? It's not a bad idea in itself, but how am I to know you won't make a mess of it? Last thing I want to spend my evenings in the outhouse. I'll have you know I'm a proper cook, Elise. Never once did my sweet granny disapprove of anything I prepared. Well, I suppose it can't do much harm.
Alright.
On that note, Rosemary, you're to sleep up in the attic from now on. Can't have you hanging around the granary and bringing out all the dust and cobwebs inside. Oh, I can clean it out for you, Elise. It's really no trouble. I've had my fill of running about looking for you day and night. Oh, Elise, I wouldn't want to be a bother.
Oh, shush it!
And I wouldn't want you nesting with the mice and the geckos. You're sleeping in the attic and that's final, you hear? I'm letting you sleep inside where it's perfectly warm and... Did you hear that, Rosemary? Hear what? I'm taking the room. You stay here just in case.
Muffy!
It's you! Spare me, Elise.
Muffy!
What in the Lord's name are you doing here, Miffy? I was out on a stroll, I swear on my auntie's name.
Is that so?
Ah, and you just so happen to hide behind my house, I see. Who doesn't? You sneak about folks' homes every now and then, too, don't you? What are you doing here? Tell me right now or I'll scrub your mouth with soap this very minute. It's getting quite late, isn't it, Elise? I'd best...
Out with it!
Out with it. I saw her. That girl you're housing, Elise. Saw nothing. She's not from around here. Even I can tell. You were having supper together and everything, Elise. You keep your mouth shut or I'll... Why don't you share some of that bread you've got, Elise? I might keep quiet if you do.
For goodness sake!
Oh, I should have guessed that's what you wanted. If I hear as much as a word about this. Oh boy, oh boy. Golly, Elise, why don't you bring me a pretzel tomorrow?
Out with it!
Mouth stretcher will sure throw you in the well. Don't come back or else.
For goodness sake!
This is the last thing I needed.
I'm sorry,
Is she gone? This could be bad, Rosemarine.
I'm sorry.
Oh, at least I genuinely didn't see her. I would have told you if I had. Don't you start fretting now, too. Do you think she'll tell anyone? If she does, we could be in trouble. I know, Rosemarine.
I'm sorry,
It's Rosemarine.
Shush it,
Oh,
you!
shush. I'm heading back inside.
Yes.
Mind what you say and do your best to avoid raising suspicion towards Elise, or bear the consequences. Elise, I'm heading off to bed, Rosemarine. I can spend the night in the granary if you'd like. No, I meant what I said. You're sleeping in the attic. I'll meet you upstairs. Alright. No, not this again. This thing's still not working, is it? I have to have a word with Mr. Wilhelm sometime soon, I suppose. Not again. Granny Hall used to love this thing, didn't she? I never truly understood why exactly. You left that goat in the granary, I'm hoping.
Of course.
I left the door ajar so he can go out and about if he wants. What makes you think he'll stay put? Why, the bed I made him, of course. You ought to see it, Elise. I'm not going out of my way to see a goat's hay bed, Rosemarine. Up you go. You need to make your bed, too. You'll make do, I'm certain. Oh, it's perfect. I'll get you a blanket, too. I can't have you sleeping on hay. Why not?
For goodness sake.
You're not a goat, Rosemarine. I could be a thief, yet you're trusting me with a blanket.
For goodness sake.
I don't see what's so funny.
Elise.
You truly are kind, Elise. I can see that clearly now.
Shush it, you.
I'll be glad to take that blanket, Elise. I'll get you some matches, too, and a candle. Thank you, Elise. It's bedtime now. I need some rest. Good night, Rosemary. Good night, Elise. Really have to go through this junk sometimes, I suppose. Goodness sake. What am I getting myself into? First I agreed to house Rosemarine. Now my feet's caught wind of it too. I best make sense of this all by tomorrow. If only I could leave this town. Go somewhere far, far away from here. A place where I'd never have to fret about money or going hungry. Like a castle or a palace. Somewhere I can live the life I deserve. Mm-hmm. Where am I?
What?
Is this a dream? Hello? Oh great, creepy stuff. It's locked, it seems. Oh, and I bet there's something nice inside too. Pretty certain this is velvet, upholstered in luxurious red velvet. The broad sofa rests by a marble center table. So bright, but there's no flame. An intricately designed golden lamp stands by the bedroom door, its bulb shining bright. I feel like I'm a princess in this bedroom. If only I could live here just like I always dreamed. Oh! All sorts of dangers lurking in the shadow. Use healing items. Okay. Rebirth. That's what I wished for. Long, long ago. You wanted to be reborn? Somewhere safe. Somewhere far, far away. I went through all of their trials, gathered all of his gifts, and, indeed, I was reborn. My wish was granted, yet, to think I would end up like this. Wait, what was that? Oh gosh, what the? Stay sane. Key. Ah, so key. Oh, and I bet there's something nice inside too. Let's see. Oh goodness, so many dresses. Another key? I wonder what it's for. Key? It's so bright I can hardly see. Blindingly warm light pierces the window's glass pane, cradling the room in a warming glow. Such a long corridor. It truly feels as though I'm inside a palace. Such a strange statue. Serpent wearing a gold crown. Nameplate reads Azim. Crow wearing a crown. I have no. Blinding crimson glow pierces the window's glass. It's changed as well. An intricate design. I have a bad feeling about this.
What is this?
Which name is this place? What are those things? Void. Red circles. 4 keyholes. That means there are 4 keys, I'd wager. Okay. Bandage. Nice. Oh god. Nearly just walked straight into that one. No wonder they're wilted being left in such an awful room. Phantasm key. This is what will get me out of here, I'm certain. I don't like that one wiggles. So if only. Jammed. No, let's not force it right now. These are all in different languages. I can't make sense of any of these titles. because I can't. Oh god, oh god, oh god. No, 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 no. Don't bump into me. No, 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 don't bump into me. Please don't you bump into me. It seemed to be working. There we go. Gosh. How do I... Uh-oh. I've forgotten. Settings. Controls. Okay. Here we go. Much better. Another bandage. Keep out of the way of these guys. And it's me? Okay, I have to go down and around. Jammed. Okay. Maybe I have to force the others. I hate doing that. I feel like I'm gonna get attacked by something. Says the key to one's dream is found within oneself. As for yours, it is in this very room, the core of your innermost desire. It's not knowing knowledge you seek, but gold bath glory. Did something change? Glory. Oh boy. Oh. Where was the other one that needed to be forced? Is it this one? Yep. On the back of the shelf. I have to reach out my arm to get it, but reach for it. Got it. Ah. It's a key. I've got the 4 keys.
This is it!
It worked.
What is this?
Where am I? I must be dreaming. Castle. What the? Okay. Hurry now, hurry now. We're late for his banquet. What are you? Hurry, hurry. Oh my gosh. Okay then. A dream. I'll be feeling a little queasy.
Rose and Marine?
Rosemary? Are you there? She's likely still asleep anyway. No point in waking her this early, I suppose.
Elise.
Good morning. I would have got a head start on breakfast if I knew you'd be waking up this
For
early.
goodness sake.
Since when have you been up? Oh, I'm always up about before daybreak. I can't sleep, even if I try. I didn't notice you coming down from the attic. I brought the ladder up with me last night so I wouldn't wake you. And the hatch doesn't squeak if you do it slowly, right? I took my shoes off and used the ladder to shut it back up. Easy. You're smarter than you look, huh? I look as smart as I am. Is that so? Anyhow, I'm heading off to the garden. The garden? You mean the field just outside? Is it that obvious that I haven't touched it in years? Been working like a dog since Granny Hall passed, but now I have you to fret about too. I can't sit on my hands forever, can I? What? You'd rather starve? Join me as a maid of all work, perhaps? Truly are kind, aren't you?
Shush it, you.
I'm heading out to see what I can do about the garden. I'll call you in for breakfast in a moment then.
For goodness sake.
I've neglected it for so long it'll be impossible to dig. Anyhow, this is no time to loiter about. What's this? A pair of shoes? How could they possibly have wound up here in my garden? Oh, they're wonderful. And they fit me like a glove, too. These shoes. It's so they were made for me.
I did it!
Oh, Keeper Bird needs to hear about this. Oh, that's the end of the demo, guys. Alrighty. Well, honestly, I absolutely adore this game. It is so fun. So, it's most likely going on my wish list along with so many others. You guys have no idea how long my wish list is. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to keep up to date on all the videos. And remember to free the feral wildflower in you. Bye bye!